Mic check 1 2 1 3. We got E, we got V. We about to spill this tea.
What's
Spill
up?
that.
Yeah.
You sound like a
Bars,
boss.
son.
Yes,
Son.
happy hump day,
Yes,
everyone.
indeed. Yes.
How was everyone's week?
You know.
Awesome. I've been working.
I'm counting down 6 days to the born day.
Oh yes, I have too
One
many
day.
Virgo friends. Like I'm
Old as
actually,
shit.
I don't want no more Virgo friends.
I'm the baby
Like,
though, right? I'm
no
baby
more
sister,
Virgo
right?
friends.
That's what I thought.
Go ahead. It's way too many birthdays. Too many. I have 7 Virgo friends, and it's just
We
like,
the best.
Yeah, I got a lot of Virgo friends. So I got a lot of
Yeah.
friends though.
You posted what's the worst sign you've ever dated,
Yeah.
right?
Did
Okay.
you post
They
it on
always say
Facebook?
that's my sign.
What's your
What's your
sign?
I'm a Gemini.
My sister's a
What's the first
Gemini.
sign what's the worst sign you ever dated?
Worse. Worse. What's that in December? I'm not really into signs. Like that.
Sagittarius early?
Yeah, early.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they mean.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius could be real
Yeah,
mean
yeah,
at times.
no.
I always date Leos. It seems like that's what attracts.
Yeah.
Well, Aries and Leos, we go together like peas and carrots.
It's
Yeah.
just it's
So
weird.
not people you dated, but like friends. Like what's like
the
your
worst sign?
No,
for
you're
friends?
the best like for a friendship with me.
Aquarius,
Really?
hands down.
I would have to say cancers.
My best friends are between Aries and
Oh
Cancer.
Lord, then that
Mine
sound like
is
they too
Aries
much like
and
you.
Virgo.
Duh.
My
That's
best
the only
friends
thing
are
they can
Aries
keep
and
up with.
Virgos. Most of them. Most
Yeah,
of my
but I
best
but I
friends.
do
But then
I'm cool with Virgos as well.
It's a little mixture.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
we
little
feel
mixture.
special. But we got a special guest in the
Yes, we
building.
do. Yes, we do.
She brought us some food too.
Yes, I did.
I love to eat. You don't know.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm fine. I'm busy. I'm tired. I'm exhausted, but I'm very, very, very blessed.
So you gotta let the people know who you are.
Yes.
All right. My name is Chef Charismaa. You probably see me on Instagram, Snap, or something like that. But Chef Charismaa with 2 A's.
And you know, I just knew that. And I've known Charisma since 6th grade.
Oh yeah.
Did she have 2 A's in her name? Always.
I don't
just-
have 2 A's in my name, girl. Instagram made me.
Oh,
You know.
okay, I was about to
I
say.
just threw 2 A's in there. You
I'm
know?
like, did that just go fly over my head? I
No,
felt like
not
a
at all. You
terrible
know how to
friend.
spell my name.
I'm like,
First
what is
name,
going
last
on?
name.
Okay.
Probably know the middle too. I've known each other for a long
Y'all go
time.
back from to
6th
what?
grade.
Sixth grade.
Mhm.
Yep.
Vicky know a lot of damn
Like,
people.
we like instantly became like best friends.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, Vicky's a
We're really
great
close.
person.
yeah.
Thank you.
That's what
love.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Sis, you think I'm a great person?
You alright.
I feel a little stink in that.
And she's gonna be a great mom too.
Aw,
Yeah, I can't
Absolutely.
wait to meet the nugget.
Yes.
Yeah. I got I'm sure you're gonna be light skinned, so I gotta just go ahead and get ready right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
definitely
much.
light
That's a nice little light skin baby.
Yeah, like skin baby. I'm getting used to it too.
Oh,
But so yeah, tell us about you. Tell us about your
So,
brand.
I mean, meal prep, small group catering. I do a little bit of I do grocery shopping tutorials,
that's what's up.
meal tutorials. I do a little bit of everything. I actually am I have one of my friends has a nonprofit, and I'm about to be actually teaching young girls how to prepare basic meals at home.
Wow.
Oh,
that's one of our side topics.
So I'm a
girl.
teacher.
That's one of our side topics. I can't wait to
Look.
get on that
Teacher
conversation.
now.
especially
Bless
having
God
you
for
in there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, see,
That-
the thing is, you know, like I've noticed that a lot of women in the younger generation. I mean, I'm only 28, but like 25 and younger, they don't know how to
Man,
cook.
they do
Wow,
not know
appreciate
how
it.
to
They don't know how to
cook.
we should talk about that first.
They
We'll
don't.
Goodness.
definitely touch on that topic because we have a group chat. We have a group me with just us 3, and then we have a Spilling the T forum, and we put that in our group text about women and cooking. So we'll definitely touch on that, especially now that we have you
gotta
in the
know
building.
how to cook. It's not an option.
Mhm.
It is
Yeah,
not.
we
That's
definitely-
exactly what I say. Listen, there's no way that I could take this situation serious if you don't
If
get
you don't
that
know how
ass
to,
in the
well,
kitchen.
see, here's the thing. You know, like when you cook for somebody, it's not just, oh, you hungry, I'm gonna cook for you.
Right.
Or, you know, oh, it's the end of the night, let's cook dinner. Like, you know, it's more about nourishment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Absolutely.
you're basically showing a person how much you care for them. And, you know, like, you want them
It's
to
like
be
love
healthy.
in it.
Yeah.
Like the Million Man Mars
Yeah.
Farrakhan said, you need to make sure that your woman is a kitchen scientist.
Scientist.
I say,
Little
what?
biology, little chemistry,
Yeah, what are
you know.
you doing
Whole lot
to
of
me,
love though.
baby?
Whole lot of love though. You cannot
Absolutely.
cook without that main ingredient. Once you subtract the love, the situation is just pretty much dead. You might as well go to McDonald's at that point.
So when did you realize that this was your talent and your passion?
I've been kind of it's really weird because a lot of people don't fight their passion, but it's been something that I've been doing since I was young. Like 6th grade, my mom used to take me to Whole Foods to like cooking classes and stuff like that. Like, and she made me get into like sewing and like all this really really girly stuff. And I don't know if anyone can see, but I'm not a really
see, everything is live.
You giving off the brat tat right now.
I got my twins.
If you ain't heard of me, take a seat, sit back, and listen.
So basically, I was pretty much forced to start cooking for myself. My mom's a beautician, so she was never really home. My dad's had really busy occupations. So I never really, she would cook from time to time, but like I actually had to fend for myself. Like the first thing I learned how to cook was microwave eggs. I never had microwave eggs before.
No, sir.
I don't really
That never
do
happened.
microwave food.
Yeah, I don't like microwave eggs or bacon.
Well, that's the only thing I knew how to make at the time. So
That's
yeah, I had to.
I don't like eggs.
Yeah, I'm an egg fanatic. Like, you know what? The deal is over if she can't cook eggs. Like,
yeah, because that's like the easiest.
That is the easiest. But some people
No,
don't
it's
know
not.
how to cook it
No,
though.
What do you mean?
people add milk to eggs. They burn them a little bit.
I
they
add
turn
milk,
the
but
fire
that's because
all
I
the way
don't.
up.
I'm not a.
Don't.
Yeah,
I'm not a.
at this point in your life,
cooker.
if you pass 20 and you can't make eggs,
Yeah,
But
that's
I
no
only add a
problem.
Like
little
completely.
teeny, like a little dash.
You don't need it though. I promise.
Okay.
Try without it. Try without it.
But see, I wouldn't know the difference because I don't eat them.
Oh, because you don't eat them at all.
So I'm just going by like recipe, like people from like my grandmother. She put milk in her.
Well,
so.
see, they will put milk in the eggs to stretch it because
Okay.
milk is cheaper than eggs.
Okay.
So
Right.
they will put milk in the eggs.
Why
to
are
stretch it.
12 dozen
Absolutely.
a dozen of eggs like $4 now?
They are very
Eggs are
expensive.
expensive.
But see, and I buy organic eggs. I don't play that shit with eggs.
I know that's right.
I can curse, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, yeah,
Do
because I
you,
got a real
you
bad,
use
a real
free
foul mouth.
cage eggs too? Okay.
Cage-free eggs. I use
Yeah.
Eggland's best.
Okay.
That's in between ratchet and classy.
Okay.
You know
it's
what
like
I'm
a
saying?
mixture of the two.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll try
so
those.
they still taste,
But they still
regular.
organic.
Yeah, but they're organic. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
totally cage-free. Yeah.
Interesting. So tell us the vision behind Chef Charismaa.
So basically, I really just started to, maximize my craft and actually really get into, the cooking and the meal prep. And well, I've been cooking forever, but basically it's non-traditional, non-conventional. If you notice, I don't wear like any of those chef jackets. I got the hat on here because I thought it would look really cute with my curls. There we go. first girly thing of the night. But pretty much like I've never worn one of these before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's completely unconventional, completely non-traditional. As I don't know if anyone like looks at my snap or anything. Sometimes my food looks really good, and sometimes it just looks
It looked
good.
delicious to me.
Right.
Like I'm not huge on like plating and that type of
But
thing.
you do play them
The
very
food
well,
just
though.
It
needs
gotta
to be
taste
good.
But I think in selling your brand though, you kind of gotta get to the dress it up.
I'm not really into that. Like,
So I be watching Chop like shit. Like my
Me
daughter,
too.
my daughter is
I like
food.
Chop
She
too.
food
Yeah.
channel crazy.
Yeah.
So sometimes
How
I can
old is
look at.
she?
She's 9.
oh, we gotta link up. I
That's
gotta
her
link up
thing.
with her. Yeah.
Yeah, that's her thing. Like it's even now, like she take it as a joke. She might be like, "This has a hint of like, you know what I'm saying?" Just like
That's cute.
that's
though.
her thing though. But that's all she watched that more than the Disney Channel.
You definitely got to get her into the kitchen.
But I don't really think that's what she want to do.
Even if it's just the basics,
Right.
like it doesn't have to be her career path. You get
Right.
what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
you gotta, young ladies gotta, you got
I
to.
agree.
Absolutely.
With
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But basically, I'm a taste person.
Right.
Like, I don't care. Like, you can have the most ghetto seafood salad ever. It'd be way better than any lobster roll,
Yeah.
shrimp roll,
that. Mhm.
escargot, whatever
Yeah.
that you can get. The best stuff that money can buy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And basically what I've been doing is I've been kind of, just reaching out to people here and there and just, making sure that they taste my food.
Right.
I have a friend who opened a salon about a year ago, and I took my daughter to get her hair done last night. And I asked him, what do you guys want food tonight? bam, 3 girls, and they've all been asking to taste my food. They just haven't got the opportunity. So I mean,
So let me ask you,
gotta
what
taste it.
if you got a top 5 things that you cook? Let me hear about that.
Number 1, shrimp and grits.
Okay.
All right. So, are you guys fans of Woodmont Grill?
I like
up in Bethesda.
Absolutely.
Y'all like the Hawaiian ribeye?
Yeah.
I haven't tasted Hawaiian ribeye.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah, that's a must.
I can make that.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of like.
So you aged the rib and everything.
Nah, I don't do all that. I don't get into the.
Because look, when I get my steak,
I'll
I'll be like, so how did they make this?
So basically,
bougie.
The steak that they use is aged, but you can just buy that from the store.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I definitely use my vacuum seal and I marinate it. I make the marinade by hand. You gotta marinate it and rotate it for a couple of days. They don't tell you that it takes that damn long.
Yeah. Marinate and rotate, ladies and gentlemen. That
marinate
is key.
and
you gotta
marinate and rotate
it. And like love it.
Okay, sorry, but yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
You gotta massage it a little.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Dress it up, man.
It gets on my nerves.
Literally.
You know what?
So that's number 2.
You all right with me? Number 2. All right. Everyone loves my pasta. Like my family is a huge. I would have to say I'm gonna have to put 2 pastas out there.
Okay.
So the one that you guys have now, which is the Alfredo bow tie pasta,
yeah, I can't wait to try
spinach and
that's that shit I
shrimp.
can't eat. I'm allergic to seafood.
Yeah, man. You
It
know
look
what?
good,
I'm gonna
though.
have to make this up to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make this up to
Thank
you.
you.
We're gonna have to figure something
I'm
out.
gonna be on your line like this. Hey,
I
you
got
know
you. I got you.
Can you put a
know,
napkin over just in case you don't eat it? Because I could just take it home,
Pregnant lady is not
Look at
playing.
that. I
I'm
know.
really not.
All right, and then I make a really good lasagna. Like I do like turkey pepperoni. It's
Oh,
like
that's
tried.
nice.
it's like I got you.
Okay.
I can definitely.
That's one of
do
my
that.
specialties. I'm no
easy.
I don't
top flight
know the
chef, but
whole-
I'm
Well, you
alright
don't
with
have
a
to be.
lasagna,
You don't have
though.
to be though. Like people really don't understand. Like if it's something that you enjoy eating or you enjoy feeding someone,
Absolutely.
you know.
See what you did there.
Love is the key ingredient, man. Like love is
Absolutely.
definitely the key ingredient. So if you're gonna like making it, you're
Right.
gonna make it the best.
Right.
Like
So did you
Yeah.
go to school or did
No,
you
I
just
did
you
not.
just
Self-taught?
taught myself. I've taken all of the food safety courses, so I know all about cross contamination and
You ain't gonna drop the bacon and then put it in there.
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
Nah. It's okay. I keep a clientele, wide enough that I can afford to drop a piece of bacon.
And then remake
We
it.
ain't gotta, we ain't gotta do all
Absolutely.
But
that.
you had family who's also
Yeah.
like y'all had like a family fish.
Yeah, so
spot.
my dad had that place forever. He actually just sold it, I think last year.
I was about to say, is
last.
it still right there on MLK?
No, it's like a convenience store or something like
Okay.
that now. But yeah, he also has a 24-hour spot off of 8th Street now.
So
Okay.
entrepreneurship is just in your blood.
Oh no! Oh, you're talking about entrepreneurship? Now we can continue to talk about my
Why
family
not?
and entrepreneurship.
That's what we're here for.
My uncle is actually the president of the 8th Street Main Street Committee. So everything new that you see on 8th Street, he's definitely a part of. My mom
Tell them
is
black it up a little bit.
cosmetologist.
Nah,
We're
yeah.
losing it.
Oh, man. Black it
That's
up just a
unfortunate.
little
It
bit.
is.
Yeah, it
H Street
is.
was- I missed
That was
old
the
H
spot,
Street,
you know.
Yeah.
But you know what? The crackheads are still there though.
Barely.
They ain't
Yeah,
no,
I
they
was
ain't
about to
gone
say
no.
maybe 1 or 2 every
Have you
week.
Nah.
no? You gotta sit at the hookah spot. I'm telling you, they have a rotation. I think that they actually schedule themselves.
Let me tell you. My upbringing is around that area.
Okay.
Right. The crackhead game is not winning.
Well, it's not the same because you know what? You could always pull up to 8th Street and get a car wash.
Right.
And
I don't know.
you can't get a car wash.
There's
no
a
more.
fucking trolley thing.
I'm just waiting for it to
going
get
through that
popping. Like
Yeah,
it's
that shit's
okay
in the
to
way.
me. I don't feel
But
like
I don't think
H
it's
Well,
should
you
ever
be
know it's about to be
popping.
popping. You got Whole Foods coming. Anytime that a Starbucks pops up, you
Yeah.
already know.
And they already put bins.
They put bins.
It's getting.
I
But
mean,
I
no,
don't-
it's plenty of little spots though. Like you just gotta
Go down there
no,
and check
and you
them
gotta
out.
be versatile too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like
I agree
we
with
got
that.
our little ratchet spots down there, but it's some
One or
other
two.
little cool little spots. That you
Okay,
can just-
so with as a chef, right? Me personally, I don't try everything. One, I have allergies, and I don't know everything that I'm allergic to when it comes to food. So I have to be very careful about what I eat.
Okay.
But I don't do stuff like squid and and
she don't like calamari.
Yeah, I don't do so.
You don't-
Like, how do you?
You don't
how
like
do you?
slimy food?
No, like how do you
It's a
expand your
texture thing
palate?
for her.
Like, is it everything you taste you like? Like,
No, I mean, of course there are things that you dislike. I
but
mean,
you pretty much try everything.
I try pretty much everything. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not a big fan of like oysters though.
Really?
Like,
I
that's
thought you were.
not my
I struggled
thing.
with that this weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
Fallon was my friend. Fallon was trying to get me, and I couldn't do the slurp. Like,
But
she
see,
just
you
like,
know what
just
they
take it back like a shot.
you know, yeah, you
Pause,
know
hold
what
on.
they
What
say.
you gonna do?
You couldn't do the
Don't
slurp.
do that.
Oh.
Don't do that.
I mean, that part I got down packed. Like that's I got it. I got that
she
in the
gonna say,
bag.
just take it back like a shot, and I
Put
just
some hot
couldn't.
sauce on it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I
couldn't.
can I'll
When they hit
do
the back
it,
of my
but
throat,
it's not.
like,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Are we talking
This
about
show is
food or
PG.
food
Yes,
porn or
man.
porn food? What are we talking about?
Let's keep it professional today.
I mean, my daughter is here, so
Right.
it ain't nothing
She's
she
still
haven't
right there.
heard yet, though. You know, like I don't know. I mean, I'm a different type of parent, I guess.
Mm.
No, like my dad is like really, really vulgar. So I heard all types of stuff growing up. I mean, I just feel like children need to be in a sense kind of like exposed to certain things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I had a real good conversation about that because I kind of like my idea is to protect it or reserve
Of
or
course,
preserve
the
the
innocence.
right? And then I have a friend who's a total opposite.
Yeah,
And
my dad.
her daughter is like advanced. Now she will tell you exactly how she feels. No, advanced in a good way.
Okay.
And she will tell you exactly
wait
how
a
she
minute.
feels, and she will articulate it great. And sometimes it might sound like, well, you shouldn't be saying that, but then that is the thin line. Like maybe you should be saying
Right.
that because. So I battle with that right now, and I'm like, I keep the scale back, and I'm a dad too, so I gotta be as protective as possible because everything's going to come in due time.
Yeah.
So, but
she got my eyes. I mean, you know, she can't.
Right.
It's gonna be hard to protect her, but I mean, you know.
How do you Charisma, how do you feel like female chefs are accepted in the industry?
I think that there's definitely a bias, you know, towards female chefs because it's very
Which is weird. It's
but
weird to
people
me.
don't understand that being a chef is very physically demanding. You know, like after a day of cooking, if I do my meal preps and I have 5 or more clients, that Sunday you might as well stick a fork in me, or either I'm gonna have like 2 or 3 Red Bulls and continue with the night. Right. Like it's you bending down, you bending up, you're cutting, you're scaling, like you know, you're doing all types of stuff. Like so I mean it's physically demanding, and it takes a lot of strategizing. You know what I'm saying? Like especially when you're dealing with food allergies and you know, modifications. People don't want corn and you know, a succotash, like, you know, which is corn based. But you know, like it's very demanding. So, you know, we kicking doors down though.
Right.
I think it's crazy because, you know, typically it's always the woman's job to be in the kitchen. So weird. And then over time it just changed with men now dominating the culinary world.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's all I got.
I got half a box for you.
Right.
Well, we're gonna take our first break and then we're gonna come back with some good conversation. So you gonna stay with us for a while?
Yes, I will.
It's
sure.
Tupac's anniversary.
Look at your haircut on the TV.
I like it. She's going for the more natural.
Yeah.
All the way there.
Embrace your nappy. Still ain't made the shirts yet. Yeah, I ain't gonna take my hat off. I ain't embrace
I'm gonna try the natural thing. I'm like, I hope I don't fall victim to the creamy crack, but we'll see.
Mine flat on one side, so I ain't even taking my hat off.
I ain't had a perm
Shout out to Boston.
We'll be back in 3 minutes, though.
All right.
Oh well. They got your eyes
Guess
on fleek, though.
It's Spilling the T.E.A.
Was that your comeback?
Sure, the entertainment and artistry. It's not gossip. It's talk radio.
Yeah.
That's what we do here.
Yeah.
We spill tea.
We spill tea. Okay, so what's number 1?
So I think Mark wanted to talk about Lil Wayne.
Well, because that was the halftime song. So,
exactly.
So let me just say something. Because first of all, I make sure I hold all my friends accountable. Stares at Erica. Oh. And Lil Wayne is my man.
It is his man.
But that he was on Skip Bayless, right? Mm-hmm. And so he just totally just curved the whole race relations situation, right? Mm-hmm. So basically they was asking him, what he thought about racism, and he was like, I don't see racism when I go to my show. Slow high blink. I don't see it. I see more other people.
It was the lean.
It's the cocaine.
Understood.
Guys, he don't drink.
I think he was high.
Oh, no.
It's the cocaine.
Cocaine is the upper. He's definitely stuck. It's a difference.
Okay, just to be clear, I don't really know. Okay, what is lean exactly? What he be drinking, right?
Depressant.
So it's what? What is
it? It's promethazine. It's like super duper strong cough syrup.
And he put liquor in it, or he just drink the cough syrup?
So it's like you taking nighttime medicine.
And they put they mix it with like Sprite and Jolly Ranchers
to make it. So that's the dirty Sprite.
And so I heard.
Okay. Oh, that's what 50 Cent be drinking on Power.
And Future.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what he got a little sun on it, man. He got sun on the lane.
I hate my father.
Right. I don't like Candy Kirk. I'm ready for his ass to go.
They want him to die.
But go ahead. Sorry, I backtracked.
But yeah, so anyway, I thumbs down to Lil Wayne. You about to get on my you gonna be with
and
gang.
Then he make a comment and said, if I'm gonna protest anything, I'm gonna protest the Carter 5 not coming out.
I ain't hear that.
No, I didn't
it was a tweet. Go to it.
You know, I can't believe the tweets though. You know
because
that, right?
because
they make up all those like fake.
I'm going by what he said though, and then Shannon Sharp was putting the press on him. I mean, he just was like, I don't see racism. He said maybe it's because of my blessings, but I never had no racism.
What's so funny is that this topic, right? I posted this on my Facebook not too long ago, and I posed the question: have you ever experienced racism in your life, or maybe you have and you were just oblivious to it? So with me, I use the example. I went to as a child, I moved around a lot. It wasn't until I went to Potomac High School in Oxford Hill where I was exposed to all black people. Like my schools when I was younger, it was all multicultural, all different races. So that's how I went to school in Hyattsville. So when I will never forget this Chinese boy called me a nigger because he got mad that I wouldn't let him cut in the 9. I was like in the 5th or 6th grade. But
did you beat his ass?
No, but that was the first time I actually ever heard it. I didn't. It's not to say I didn't know what it was. I knew what it was, but I just was like, "What did I do for him to call me a nigger?" So I told my teacher, who was white, and she kind of said, he doesn't understand what he just said. Like it's kind of like just don't pay no mind.
Right, it's just a word.
It's just a word.
Sticks and stones may break.
So that was the first time that I've ever experienced. Now, as an adult, I think I would be more. I can say, yeah, she being a racist, or he or she being a racist, or big
following you around the store type of situation.
I ain't never experienced that. If I did, I didn't pay. I didn't have.
I think it's a little tougher for dudes. I will say this about Lil Wayne though. I will say that I do kind of get the feeling that he was just trying to push the positive message for his fan base. Like we don't see it like that. The millennials don't look at racism type thing.
So he don't think all them times getting busted for drugs and they
he from New Orleans. Like that joint is very segregated and the poor is poor shit. But I think that's bullshit. Yeah, it's definitely. I just give him. But as a guy though, I know like especially in my immediate circle, and I got a lot of stand-up guys in my circle who we definitely experience racism. Like I got whooped by the police for asking them.
Okay, so have you ever experienced outside of the police?
Oh Lord,
outside of law enforcement?
Oh my God, are you crazy? Absolutely.
And what was your response?
I don't really know that. What was my response?
Yeah, like how did you? I mean, besides, I know you don't really like. You don't get upset like that. You probably was mad.
Nah, when we was in school, so let me tell you. So when we was in school, right?
Was in college?
In North Carolina. Well, I have a few, but I just get this one.
Did you had experience in college too?
Yeah, when they put a nigga in my car.
Yeah, you in North Carolina.
Knife.
So you gotta understand.
Call me?
I was in Greensboro.
You could have called me.
It was
I
a
would have
mess.
made that trip. I don't like playing my Vicky.
It was all on my car. It was terrible.
Yeah, see, so it was we was in like Bumblefuck, North Carolina, right? And gas low, and the gas stations closed at like about 9 o'clock, about 8:45. We don't know where the hell we at. We gotta get some gas. This nigga said, we not giving you no gas. This nigga locked the door, closed the joint down. He was going on it. So in that particular instance, I chewed up the little Doritos, threw it at the window. I was just mad, dumb young shit. But, but it definitely happens. And it's real. And it's not to say that is prominent, because I know a lot of white people, and I could tell that they really don't look at it like that. But I won't deny those times that I saw it right in my face. Like, that's not gonna happen either. I don't think that perpetuating it makes anything better. I don't think they keep on pushing it. I think they keep on bringing awareness to it, especially like for somebody like Lil Wayne who got a voice. Who got hook up talk. Did
you have a shrimp?
Hook up talk.
You have a shrimp.
Who has a voice and has millions of fans. I think that you should definitely acknowledge it to keep this push. Like the dude said, he said it's not really a movement, it's a moment. It's a moment in time where everybody is awakened. Yeah. And it's time to just cut the shit loose.
Because I mean, even the white people are saying that, you know, we're being discriminated against.
Absolutely.
And they're saying that Black Lives Matter. But you know what though? I think that people tend to forget that entertainers are strictly entertainers. Like they say all types of stuff. Like they said that Future's not even a drug addict like he says he is. Like I believe it. Like, you know, they're here to entertain. What did he say? He's gonna protest the Carter 5 not coming out. He don't want nothing else but his money. You get what I'm saying?
Right,
like, so
I don't want nobody to advocate for all the wrong shit all the time.
Yeah.
And then not use your voice as a platform.
Yeah.
Like if you advocate, like especially like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne had a year where he ate pussy for a whole song. A whole CD. He got a year where he was high for a whole CD. Yeah, he was off the pills when the pills was. He was on pills when pills was cracking. He was on lean when lean was cracking. He was on weed when weed was cracking.
He done had 80 seizures. You know those.
He promoted all of that shit.
You right.
Now on the spotlight on you. Let me hear what you guys say, because I like the way you said a lot of that little shit. That nigga say, niggas try to kick it, but no, I don't play soccer. I'm all about my bread. I'm trying to marry Betty Crocker. To be honest, you know my real game. And I'm a one kid. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So he on this shit. My nigga. What did we miss?
We missed.
Oh, no.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
But no, our first topic was daddies maybe, mamas maybe. So Erica sent us this link of one of Ayana Fix My Life. Was it one of her shows or it was like a special series?
She did like a special because she had a guy on her show who had I can't even remember how many kids he had, but it was a lot. And it was following him and all his kids' mothers.
Okay, I did.
Some of the kids' mothers was friends, and now they was beefing because he was sleeping with both of them. But this dude is a music producer. He's in the industry.
Okay.
And I want to say he had 36 kids, if I'm not mistaken.
And
by
they had
17 different women. Yeah, he had like a. So she brought in. She did a series, a special where she brought in multiple men who all had kids by different women. One guy had 11, another guy had 6, another one had said he had 4.5
in total.
And then another one, had 28 by 16 different women. So when I sent it to them, I was just like, you know, I have to question the women. And we were talking about it before we went on air. When Mark and Darnell, our engineer, they made a valid point is that maybe he didn't tell these women that, you know, he had. But in some cases, some of these women do know that these men have multiple kids, and they just
don't care.
They think they're gonna be different.
The special one.
Yeah. It's no way on God's green earth that I can actually lay down with a man that got that many kids.
What's the limit for you?
Because you know, like
no
limit.
Everyone has children. So it's kind of like what's the limit as far as 5 children? 5 kids.
Yeah.
5.
So if he got 5, then he is nothing. There's no way.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, I have 9 siblings. You know what I'm saying? My father had a lot of children. So having a lot of kids to me is not a bad thing. It's only bad when you don't take care of them.
Okay.
But I'm saying when you have a super amount like that, yeah, of course that's a turn off.
5 different moms too.
It's only. I don't agree with it's only bad when you don't take care of them. But
no, I'm saying when you got multiple kids, like, okay, you got 5 kids, you take care of your 5 kids, you have a relationship with I'm not gonna frown my nose up at that.
Okay.
But when you saying you like got 11 and 12, like, yeah, to me personally, that's a turn off for me.
What about you, Mark?
On the show, Ayana said something that kind of like made me just change my whole perspective. And she was like, "Well, you got all these kids and all these different daughters' mothers or sons' mothers, and so that means that you personally impact all of these different lives.
Yeah,
so if you don't have time for this one kid or that other kid, then you affecting everybody in a negative manner.
And that's that's my only beef.
Yeah, and that's one thing my mother always.
You have a positive impact when you got
28 kids.
Absolutely. About 16 different women.
14 of them going to fall by the wayside, and 7 of them going to be mad.
Like some, you have kids, they're bound to get on drugs. They're bound to become criminals.
Yeah,
they're bound to become daughters may have babies early. It's like it's I saw this. I read a story because when you know how sometimes when you look at articles, they give you similar articles. Yeah. So it was another one I read. This guy was like 20 something, and he had like 18 kids. So the mothers took him. So some of the mothers took him for child support. You know how much they got? $3.15. I would have said fuck you and the court. $3. He work at Popeyes.
Well, I mean,
but he work at Popeyes, but you keep having babies. But that's my thing. He keeps having.
They take him.
That's what he do for fun.
Well, you know some when you go get assistance, they make you. Yeah. So he only got to pay $3.15.
Some niggas pull out game is. I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of them. That's what I say. My pull-out game is garbage.
Mine too, though.
I'm in there. Mine too, though.
I ain't even gonna hold it.
Listen,
but I cannot.
I'm in there. When I'm in there, I'm in there. I'm gone when I'm gone.
Vacation but I'm sleeping there, bathing.
I don't know. Like I think some women, they may feel like she said that the chosen one, that it's gonna be different with me. We together, so he gonna take care of mine, and he gonna be here and X, Y, and Z. But to actually sit there and keep having kids by somebody when they got that many kids, that's a problem on both of y'all ends.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a man though, to bringing it back to how she broke it down and the likelihood of your child being unsuccessful, it's a thing of irresponsibility.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For you to be able to go in there and just get caught in a moment, it almost make you woman-like. Like you so caught in the moment that you don't give a fuck about the repercussions. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, let me take that back, because I don't even mean to say woman-like.
Yeah, I was.
Because I know my sister get ready. I mean, because we all know that women are emotionally driven. So I mean it to that extent, but not to the extent that you
driven too, bro.
Well, these days, but I think it's in the water. I think that Popeyes is feeding steroids to our chickens, making these niggas suckers.
I think I like the perspective when she was talking from the woman's perspective. Did y'all see that part when she was just saying how much you left her by herself and y'all can just pick up and leave and go about y'all business? And that woman
I said Connie, I'm sorry, Vicky. You don't think that woman knew that this was a possibility when you with somebody with that many kids?
But like, what if we're going from the perspective of her not knowing?
Right.
Like, what if that was the perspective, or what if she was the first baby mother? Like,
or what if you got pregnant on that first little right quick joint?
Yeah,
it seemed like that may have happened. And it's just like, do you even know all their birthdays? What are all their names? Like, can you even possibly?
Yeah, it's ridiculous that they, at the end of the day, that person is left with all those kids, and he can just move on with his life and
keep having more.
I mean, like I was telling my mom, because she was in the car when I was listening to the video. I happened to be on a train that the day before, and it was this girl and this guy on the train, and he was just sharing how he got a baby on the way. He was like, he was young. I'd say he was probably 19. He was just saying like, man, I ain't even really ready for no baby. I mean, I'm still trying to live my life. I don't really got time. And the girl like, but you had sex with her. Like, she was real ghetto, but everything she said was the truth.
Right.
And I was just thinking to myself like, wow, like this girl probably at the doctor's by herself. And he like, I'm not even ready. I'm just still trying to live my life. And it's just sad. Because now she can be by herself and he out doing whatever he wants.
Well, maybe by the time the baby get here, he'll have a change of heart.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I believe that we definitely got to have a bigger respect for life as a unit.
In general.
That's a very general thing, but I think that's where it starts on, and then it trickles down to every level, because you start understanding. And for real, having a child my own self was a big thing for me. Like, it changed a lot about me. Absolutely. It changed a lot about how I treated women.
Amen.
It changed a lot about my responsibility. Like, I just, you know what I'm saying? And not to say like I was just the most wildest, reckless person, but it made it, whatever I was, it made it better. And I think that respect for life, it translates to relationships, translates to having kids. It translates to how you treat people and not just getting what you want out of life, because that is a great example of just getting what you want, and it affects a lot of people.
Another life.
You know what I'm saying? You just want a nut right quick, but you ready to impregnate a whole nother person and skate off on a whole nother person.
And forget how
and
magical
then impregnate another one. You got 3 of them pregnant at the same time. 3 different people pregnant at the same time. That shit is baffling to me. And it's just like, how in the world can you actually, like we've all been saying, actually have a positive impact on your child's life when you got 1 living in North Carolina, 1 in New York, 5 in DC. Yeah. You got 16 over here in Wyoming, some goddamn where. It's just like, the shit was crazy. Like, just listening to it, I was just baffled. And you got a lot of people, a lot of men walking around here with most.
My inner ratchet wish that I could just go around and start slinging and laying shit around. My inner ratchet. It's just my inner ratchet. He's a very reckless person. We call him Black. They call him Black, and I don't accept Black. He just pops up. But I wish I could do such a thing. But it's extremely irresponsible. And as a man, there's no way that I could be.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true, because sometimes nowadays they take a person's picture and put it on a post, and you don't know if it's about this person or not. So it's this thing going around with this girl. They saying she's 25 with 9 kids. I don't know.
Oh yeah, the cute girl, the real cute girl, and all her kids was like real kept up.
So she said she was real cute. Okay, but she said she had a set of triplets.
Okay.
She had
a set of twins,
and then the rest of
individuals. Okay.
Yeah. So of course she's getting dragged, because she's basically, and she ended up I don't know if it's a real person or not. You can't trust the internet nowadays. But supposedly it was her comment, and she was like, "I'm not on public assistance. I work. I don't ask the system for help for none of my kids."
How many fathers they got? 1?
I don't know. It didn't get into that. It just said she
was. Stay away from that box, ladies and gentlemen.
It just said she was 25 with 9
That's that
Badu
box.
It was 9 kids.
Badu box.
Yeah. Do you think Erykah Badu gets shade because she got 3 different baby daddies?
No, she could be my everything. I don't care. Her, the kids, the baby daddy, we can all live together.
Y'all don't think she don't? But Kamora Lee gets shade for having 3 different baby daddies. I mean, she don't get shade, but you get people do make comments because she got 4 kids and 3 different daddies.
Okay, are they shading? They don't even shade. They barely shade Peter Guns. He don't get enough shade.
He not enough famous either though. So,
Lil Wayne, like Lil Wayne got
3.
3, 4,
He's 3 for 3.
4.
All different mothers.
I thought he was
3.
4.
3.
I think he had 4.
Wait, the girl.
Because Lauren London and the other
one
video were pregnant at the same time.
Yeah, the other 2.
Regina, and then
he got 4.
Another son.
Another random. The son about a little Chinese stripper, the little random escort situation.
No, shout out to Lil Wayne body count too, by the way. I always give a shout out to those. Nick Cannon got a great body count. So does Lil Wayne.
And it's like, bro, the women that are on this list are just immaculate.
And it's like,
those are like
body.
I'm
looking at it like, yeah, I would have left it in too.
He look like he a walking STD.
There's no way. I don't have to worry about like reproducing and things like that until I decide to. That was God's gift to me. Children. You know what? I have children.
Carry them physically.
I got 2 godsons, and then I got my daughter. I've been raising my daughter since she pretty much came out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just believe that, especially now, like it's my time to, be a little selfish and travel and, like do all the things that I like to do. I have plenty of nieces and nephews. My sisters will tell you I'm there every time they pop out. I'm there, but as far as children of my own, first I have to be married. I don't want to do the whole co-parenting thing again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not really
designed.
It's not. And I just feel like, my daughter or son, they definitely deserve a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then, I will have to find a male to reproduce with. And I'm huge on dads. I grew up with 2 dads. I got a stepfather and a real father who both played their role well. And I don't know who I would be without either one of their influences. So, I will have to find a male that will be down with it. And then I will have to find a woman that will be secure enough to deal with my child having a relationship with their dad. And then I will have to. It's
a lot.
So if you had it, would you engage or would you just inseminate?
I would engage. Like, here's my thing. Like, first of all, the most natural way to reproduce, and also the most financially responsible way is to just do it
instead of paying for it.
You get what I'm saying? Like I know people who have paid tens of thousands of dollars, like 20 racks, like have literally sold land that their grandmother gave them in North Carolina, like, and like really did all of this, and I think they get 5 times or 4 times, and none of them work.
None of them around and do it again.
But see, you can't mess with
we
God.
over here hustling.
Like I understand, I'm a lesbian, and this might be a little controversial.
Spill
it. Hey, we need to get, we need to get that little bean.
A little button.
When somebody fuck up a word, we've been fucking up words for like, hey, now we've been on for what's that, 6 episodes?
Y'all been fucking
we
up.
Been fucking up words.
I be fucking them up all the time, but I think it's the Remy.
You make me feel a lot better, Mark.
Did she just do that?
We got one. That's the bomb diggity.
If you fuck up a word, we smacking it. I love it.
Which word you fuck up the other day?
Hold on, you fucked up the last word.
What I fuck up? What I say?
I don't remember. No, Lonnie fucked up the last word.
What did he say?
I don't remember. We gonna go back.
Lonnie is funny as shit.
Everyone loved that episode.
I love Lonnie.
What you was about to say that was controversial?
No. What I'm saying. Basically, what I'm saying is, you can't interfere with God too much. Like science is cool, but the Lord ultimately created this.
So let me ask you, because I'll be the advocate for why that is controversial. So because you said interfere with God, which means that you understand that the forming of life
totally
is based on
woman and man. A woman.
Absolutely. Correct. So how was that not contradictory to woman and woman who can't reproduce?
It probably is. My whole life is,
I take that. I'm just asking.
I'm probably the straightest gay person you'll ever meet.
Point taken.
Like, though. I mean, but at the same time, like, first of all, it's 10-1. It ain't enough of y'all.
It is.
So it's a little,
polygamy.
It's a little room.
Today is the day of polygamy.
Why you want a sister wife?
I need everybody to be like, hey, boo. I need y'all to sing it when I come on.
At the same time,
hey, boo. And then I go, yes. And then y'all stop.
Somebody turn his mic off. Now
y'all don't see these hot eye emoji thingies in my. That might be kind of popping.
That is crazy.
But I mean, boo.
Oh my God.
Mark,
go ahead with you were saying. Please. So crazy.
I mean, yeah, it is. I can totally agree. But I mean, at the same time, God also created me. He knows exactly who I am. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And, before you were even, thought of. You get what I'm saying? Like he knew what I was going to be. He knew I was going to have these twists on this day.
Right.
And, he it is what it is.
So can I ask you a question? I hope you don't take offense to this.
Not at all. I don't take anything personal.
Do you think that some people are born gay?
Yes.
Versus they choose to be this way?
Correct.
Okay. Do you feel you were born gay?
I do feel like I was born gay.
Okay.
Before I even said anything to my dad told me that he knew and he wanted to know why I was having this conversation with him. Mm-hmm. He felt, right. I think he felt uncomfortable that I actually came to him and told him something about myself.
Right.
I mean, I was always treated different by all of my parents, right. By my siblings too. Like I was always the one that could stay up late with the boys. I was always the one, my dad would take to work and have me, carry certain things. I was always the one who my stepmother had the hardest time with getting my hair done.
Right.
Like that was just, yeah.
right.
Yeah. But I mean, I definitely do think, it's a part of my, of my makeup.
Absolutely.
It's part of my DNA.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people out here, they're just, they just like to have a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? And play around or whatever the case is. And that's
do you take offense to that?
No, not at all. I don't take it personally. We can have fun. Bye.
I mean, because I know a few people who was once gay and now they're straight, and it's kind of like, you know.
I mean, I don't know. Like a lot of people, I know a lot of girls that were like really, really, really gay, like really out here, like really gay. But then they found one guy, and this one guy just
and that nigga changed your life.
Yeah,
want to do it.
Like okay, so like for instance, with all the reality television that's going on now, it's like Mimi, she's gay.
Right.
And now
I think she do it for entertainment.
She's scarred.
I don't think she's really
and that's what my question was. Like, do you think some women really are attracted to females, or it's like I just had enough of men? It's like this the next option.
Yeah. I was listening to Dr. Umar. He got an interesting piece on it. It's like 58 minutes, so you gotta really feel like listening to him talk. But he was pretty much talking about the different aspects of why guys and why females, because he's a psychologist and plus that's his profession. And so he had like a long piece on, why, females and why guys tend to turn into, the gay atmosphere or whatever. I don't really know how to. Every time I say it wrong. If I say it if I talk like how I feel, then it's always a little bit disrespectful. And we on TV.
But I don't understand guys. So
yeah, see what I'm saying? Me neither.
It's kind of messed up.
But he was basically coming from the angle that a lot of it is based on the surroundings and not necessarily on the DNA.
Okay.
Like how you were brought up, or what you actually went through, or what you were brought up in. Like for instance, especially these day and age where male bashing is very real.
I'm not with it.
And even as a man or as a female, that can affect you and affect your sexuality, because as a female, you will start to look like, well, guys aren't even worthy, or they not shit. My father wasn't shit. My mother said my father wasn't shit, and vice versa, because niggas do it too. Mm-hmm. But or you might be a dude raised by a woman, which honestly, like the same way I always joke about how you can always tell, or how when I was young, if a female didn't have a father, I knew that she was easy.
Okay. Right.
I can always tell if a guy was raised by his mother. Okay. More times than not. Like I could tell if he was just raised just by his mother. It's like a little selfishness.
And most of them are with girl deodorant too. If you ever noticed that. No, I'm dead serious. Like all the dudes that I know that were raised by single mothers.
The funny thing about that is that's the honest truth.
I was about to say because I know one.
Yeah, I know like 3 dudes that wear girl deodorant.
Yeah, they wear
they wear Degree.
The cheap.
Or Degree. Degree. They be like,
that's the one he wears. Dead serious.
Hold on, but I got some Dove deodorant in my car right now.
It gotta be the men's with the little plus sign.
It was just I got it on a trip.
I'm sorry, I gotta bring this up, right?
Bring it up.
So a lot of these dominant women, the women that like think they niggas, yeah, they excuse me for saying niggas. You can't say niggas.
You can say nigga, shit, damn, bitch, ass, and fuck.
Ooh, damn shit, nigga.
That's a bullshit.
Niggas are just saying shit that don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking. I'm saying it to say bitch. So basically they use like men's soap, men's hygiene products, like men's shaving cream. I went to my homegirl house. She had men's shaving cream. Like, so you're shaving
you don't think,
vagina with your men's products?
Right.
Ouch.
Yeah.
But, but this is where it come in where people feel like transgender, where they feel like they're not in the right body and stuff like that. So what's your take on that?
Yes, please do. Because did you see that? I don't know. Do you watch Love and Hip Hop?
Kinda. I quit. I'm retired from Ratchet TV.
That Mimi was
good idea. That's a great idea.
She was trans.
Well,
she was trying to transition. Right?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't know if she said she was transition. She just said she didn't identify herself as a woman.
As a woman, you're right.
Yeah, and so I guess
with that little
hate when people say that
feminine ass voice.
Exactly.
I hate when people say
you ain't even
put
no bass in your voice, though, dog.
Yeah, they just say they feel like they're in the wrong body.
So
you
don't see dogs walking around telling somebody don't identify myself
you
as
saw
a
the
cat.
cat licking the dogs. You posted that nasty shit.
Hey, the cat was bopping the shit off the dog. Like she was rubbing his stomach, bobbing him. Like, don't do that. I'm like, go ahead, kitty. Go ahead, kitty. I'm gonna tag you on that though. The kitty was gone.
Yeah, the cat was confused. The
cat was in the back. Like,
I've never seen nothing like that. I've never seen a
lot of people was mad that I posted that, right? And I understand why.
It caught me off guard because I've never seen 2 different kind of animals mate. Like
I don't even want to see.
They wasn't mating. They was not. It was head. It was head till he was dead. That nigga was like this. Like a motherfucker, he was chilling.
I don't know, but I mean, I think every species enjoys a little.
I don't know. I don't really know how a gorilla can enjoy it. He get in, he out. He like bang, bang, bang. I don't think the female want to.
Oh my god!
Bang, 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 bang. boom, boom.
But back to
I think that's why gorillas are my favorite animal.
Why?
Because first of all,
that's very selfish.
None of
this is why there's always a little room for me to.
I understand, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's just bop. But let me tell you though.
Oh my God!
So that shit. Hold up, real quick.
Please,
don't nobody fuck with gorillas. Don't nobody in the jungle fuck with him. Like he might not be the king, but have you ever seen a lion go get a gorilla? Not never. He not fucking with him. He not gonna fuck with a gorilla. And plus, when he feel like he just go, hey, I need some box. Little girl gorilla, come over that joint. Okay.
Mark, where the fuck do you come up with this shit?
And then
you watch too many cartoons.
And then the man gorilla
He's
be like,
so weird.
And then it's over. And then he go back to being. Anybody got something to say?
I cannot.
That sounds very
sorry.
You don't need nothing else in your cup. Look at his face.
He's like running in full character. I can't.
Oh my God.
Because I turn into a gorilla when I'm doing it.
So back to the question. Back
Not
to
gonna
the
lie.
question that Erica asked.
Hold on, we ain't don't act like I'm tripping. We didn't go to no topics. So now we freestyling.
No, we're not freestyling.
Oh, we freestyling? I y'all like got some bars though.
No,
I bet you don't got no
Mark
bars.
is tripping.
And you spit some bars, I'm coming right with you.
I'm lying. I ain't got no bars.
I'm about to say.
No,
you know,
I ain't smoking enough to freestyle today, bro.
So let's get to at least one of the topics. I mean, we already did one. So
Okay.
let's talk about child support.
Child support.
So that was Mark's topic, which we called it pay up. So his question was, do you think it's a good system? What should be changed, and should more women be placed on it?
No, I don't think it's a good system.
I don't think it's
a good system at all.
And I do think women should pay child support if
whoever the most responsible parent is.
But I think if you have joint physical custody, I don't
Then
think
it should be
either one
split.
should pay. I think or
No, they should definitely pay.
if you have joint, if I have custody and you got custody, we both equally take care of it.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
That she should take me for child support.
No, I agree with you.
They should both pay child support.
I think that if it's joint physical,
I don't think they need
if half of your life,
I mean, it depends because you got some really, really dysfunctional parents out here. Like,
I'm not saying that you don't, but what I'm saying is if you get 2 weeks out the month, I get 2 weeks out the month.
I mean,
I shouldn't have to pay you child support.
yeah, take care of your business. I'll take care of mine. And
Yeah.
But then you get the well, he wore them shoes over my house last week. Those my shoes.
But that's
or they sent them with the same stuff they had on when they came to the house.
Oh yeah, that was those days.
That's what you just got to deal with. That's some petty ass shit. Like you gotta keep clothes at your house, and I gotta keep clothes at my house. And it gets down to that.
But everybody that I talk to, like especially that in the co-parenting situation, I tell them that they gotta go the hardest, that they gotta be the better one. Yeah, that's just the rules because it's always gonna be one dumb one, and then
dumb one though.
Yeah, it's gonna be one dumb one.
One dysfunctional one.
Oh, dumb. I want to say dumb. Can I say dumb?
Dumb is a mug.
Go ahead, Mark. You say
dumb.
Anything you want to say this
clearly. So, but I just feel like that whoever call itself the smartest in that situation, be the smartest then. Be the one.
Both of y'all feel like y'all smart.
Well, then both of y'all
be the bigger
smart.
person. So that means it got the best.
That's the best case scenario because outsmart me then. Be more smarter than me. If you send, if I bought some shoes and you send her dirty every time, or you send them dirty every time, send them back fresh.
Yeah.
Don't even play the game back and forth like, oh, well, they did that. And the problem, I talk to a lot of my guy friends about that, and I understand it because at the same time, anything can take you out your character. You know what I'm saying? Especially the love for your child.
It's an emotional situation, you know, because
absolutely.
Well, I mean, me being a parent, I want the best for my child.
Absolutely.
And I feel like she should wear the best. She should go to the best school. She should have the best of everything.
Absolutely.
And it bothers me. Like it's I mean, well, not lately, you know, like I had to let that go, but you know, it will bother me when certain things like that will happen. When I pay, you know, $200 for a pair of Uggs or whatever the case is. I don't even know how much they cost. I'm just throwing it out there.
Right.
But you know, and then they come back just totally destroyed.
But this one thing, and it was a joke first, but it still tied back to the respecting of the other person and respect of people, because I seen a meme, right? I mean, not a meme. It was a Twitter post, and it was like, you buy your son Jordans, and he actually jealous of the dude with Batman shoes. And here's the thing. If you got two different people, then you got two different ideologies. Yeah. And the only thing in co-parenting is that you have to have
shoes.
Respect.
Oh, respect.
She's like, no, fuck the Batman joke.
No, shoes are a hot topic for me.
But when you spend time, when you are the
shoes.
Yes, I mean I can understand.
But when you respect that person as a person, right? Then you respect. Okay, well they definitely view shoes a little different than me, right? So the Batman shoes you might feel like I paid 100 and something, and he might have paid 30, but really it's an individual thing. And if you respect the person that did what he was supposed to do, which is make sure that they got shoes on their feet, that's all it really is.
It doesn't matter how much they cost. Another person bought them, so have respect for that person in their pockets and that gesture that they made for that child.
But that's one thing.
They could be $10 shoes. But I'm gonna still make sure that they get treated appropriately.
But
I'm weak.
But listen though. But let's think of it like this though. They are kids. So what are you supposed to do? Stop a kid from being a kid to keep the shoe clean?
Not at all. But
when I was little, I had play shoes.
You had play shoes.
And
any parent that has sense will differentiate.
I don't got no sense then. I don't give a shit. If I buy my daughter shoes, I don't care. I don't care.
You be like, go ahead, Stink, go play.
I don't care. I never made her change her shoe for a scenario. Go ahead. It is what it is.
I think you know what it's different especially as a woman too.
Because niggas love their shoes a lot.
No, here's the thing.
Yeah, we saw you with them New Balance.
Yes,
I put care about your daughter's shoes.
I don't. Nah, she can never pay. But I'm just saying it's not really that serious. I'm not gonna stop her from being a kid to make sure her shoes.
Serious to me, like
did you feel like you wasted your money? Like what do you feel like? Like
it is stopping them from being the only way a kid mess up their shoes is when they being a kid.
Take a second
and teach them
and put on the New Balance and take the sandals off. See,
if I'm going to a cookout, right?
Okay.
With my daughter,
I always take my daughter extra.
I'm going to make sure that she's fresh. I am not taking the extra.
I always take my daughter.
That is not going to happen.
Maybe that's a woman thing. Maybe
it's different because I take my daughter to get her feet done, and you know what I'm saying. Like she has sandals. You get what I'm saying? Like just like she has on a dress today. I gotta make sure she got shorts if she going to the playground. I gotta make sure she got sneakers because she gonna get mulch all in between her feet. Yo. She might end up getting a splinter on her toe. Crazy things.
I'll be like, don't get a splinter on your toe. I'm not bringing no extra damn. Why would you slide on the wood if you got on?
This goes back to shoes, people. Prepare your children with the proper shoes.
Shoes, though.
Nah, but I think the conversation is still real. I'm just making light of the two different ideas. But still, you know what I'm saying? It still got to be a respect line. Like, I don't give a fuck. You give a fuck.
You know what?
There has to be a commonality.
Okay, so would you give a fuck and I'm in no way, shape, or form I'm saying that this happened. It's just an example. Mm-hmm. If when your daughter gets dropped off or you pick her up and she don't have on clean clothes or her clothes are not kept up or her hair look a mess, you're not gonna be like, why you not doing her hair? Why she don't have on clean clothes or clean shoes? What's going on with these shoes? That wouldn't bother you?
So I've been in the scenario, not my personal scenario, but I've been very close to the scenario where that was that petty.
That's not petty when they not keeping the child.
That
is petty.
Of you.
That is not.
That's a reflection.
If she fresh and you drop my child off and they got high waters on or they not clean or kept, that's a fucking issue.
It's petty because you did that for a reason. Like you did that.
Like you purposely.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. But
I was pissed.
I was on a reciprocating and so my advice still remained the same. That you just make sure he's fresh when he leaves. You know what I'm saying? That you make sure that you send him back.
That's where the emotion comes in. That's where the
emotion comes in. If you drop my child off and my child looks dirty, now it's a problem.
That was the advice. The idea ended up being that when he with me, he fresh as shit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put
the dirt on not with you. So you don't care how they look when they not with you?
And then when I send him back, I'm gonna send him back just how he came. And I'm like, no, that's not fun.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Because you don't want him looking like that when he ain't with you.
Yeah. But not to be confused. Not to be confused in this specific situation. I think that he was fresh on both ends of the spectrum. I think that it was a pettiness that was being applied. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've seen where you got with some of the kids' moms, and I believe it is purpose. Mm-hmm. The kids be looking a mess.
Yeah, on purpose. But that's one of those things.
And I've experienced it, and I know
their kids' hair not done, their clothes are dirty.
And that's one of those things, and that's what I'm saying. It got to be a level of respect. Like, if you respect the person, if you respect your child's mother or your child's father, then you won't even go that low to play those stupid ass games. Just have that level of respect for that person and say, it's your time with your other parent, and enjoy yourself, and don't add no barriers, don't add no fences, don't add shit to the equation to make it more fucked up, because it's only going to be messed up for the child at the end of the day, because now he got to go back home in high waters. He don't like the high waters either.
That's true.
We told him to be fresh.
Well, I mean, and then it comes to a point where, if you're the more mature parent, you have to do things like buy things from Target, like the little sets from Target, like those
play clothes
where they're still fresh and they fit,
right?
And those are things you can afford to send back. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're not having the child, look crazy. It took me a long time to be mature when it came to this.
But after 9 years, though, everything is expendable. I don't even shop like that no more. I don't do the stupid shopping no more.
Yeah.
Not to call it stupid, because it's not stupid. It's how you feel about your child, right? Yeah. But I'm not doing the most. I'm not, like, you got to keep a fresh pair of New Balance. That's just a law. That's a DC law.
I think that's a man.
That's a man thing.
New Balance.
I don't give a shit. Well, I'm the father, so I am a man.
Are they at least pink?
Huh?
Are they at least pink?
Absolutely.
I mean, because
my daughter hates New Balance, but
gotta get his daughter a pair of New Balance, and I'm
I'm
so over that.
It has to happen. They are very comfortable. They are very versatile. Why would you not? That's why
are Adidas.
That's how New Balance even became cool in DC.
I recommended several different types of shoes.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
I mean, it's just like a staple, I guess.
I guess it's a staple thing. I guess.
I don't do New Balance, but
I don't really care for them.
Man, listen. It has to happen. The end. It's in the DC Bible. It say New Balance is a must.
Law.
In the DC Bible.
Donnell, can we close out with the last song, please?
Yes. This show got too fast.
I know we ain't talking on no topics.
We did.
Donnell, how long we got?
It was a good conversation.
2 topics.
So where can people find you at, Charisma? What's your social media handles, website, all that good stuff?
Can I see?
Yeah, that can see your camera right there.
Yeah. Chef Charisma on Instagram, 2 A's, Chef Charisma. Also, I am on Snapchat. I am CEE_PBE. Yeah. What? I didn't really think when I made my Snapchat. It's like, like 2 of my personal nicknames put together. Mm-hmm. And then on Twitter, I am Chef Charisma as well.
So they can find you all these to do meal preps, and if they
just
are you accepting new clients?
You can call me, you can text me.
What's your number?
470-771-CHEF.
Oh, right now.
Bomb.
And her food it looks amazing.
Yeah, I punished mine.
I ain't get to eat it.
Hey,
shout out to the Facebook Live crew. I don't know who want me to say their name on that, but I know my man D Squad. My man DC, Izzy, Trainer. Oh, my phone. And I got cut off. Go ahead, give you a shout out.
We had a few people. We had Jessica. We had Kalandra, Ralph. I can't scroll up no more. But thanks everybody for listening. Make sure you follow us on all of our social media handles. Spilling the T.E.A on Instagram. Spill the Tea Show on Twitter, and Spilling the Tea Radio Show on Facebook. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks.
You gotta come back.
I really appreciate
it's over.
Coming.
It's over.
It
is done.
You can always come back though.
Yeah, you always can come back.
The door is revolving.
Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. See you next Wednesday.
Oh, I want to come back. This can't be over yet.